Remember when your mom would ask if you had McDonald's money? Well, we got McDonald's at home, fam. Today we'll be making chicken nuggets, well seasoned, juicy, and crispy. No exaggerations, folks, you've got to try these out for yourselves. And trust me when I say your kids will love them, as it's such a better alternative than fast food or frozen nuggets. Also, as a parent with an autistic son, he prefers these over his frozen nuggets, so it brings me joy knowing I'm giving him a version of one of his favorite meals where I know exactly what's in the ingredients. And speaking of those ingredients, let's pause here for a second to drop them for this much needed recipe. And don't worry, because the full step-by-step instructions will be highlighted in the description below. But without further ado, let's get to cooking. Now I've got my bowl here filled with ground chicken. I do have a recipe where you can take chicken breast and mince it in a food processor, but this is a more accessible recipe since you don't have to do all that extra work. To that, I'm adding 1 egg and just a pinch of seed dandruff to start. Mix it all together until everything is well combined. It should be smooth and easy to scoop just like this. Now this is just going to be the base of our nuggets. Next, scoop up a bit of the mixture and then you're going to roll it into a small ball like so and toss it in a bowl of cornstarch. Now that cornstarch is going to give us that signature crunch once it starts to hit that oil. Now after a few moments of tossing and getting them nice and coated, shape them into that familiar nugget shape and place them on a parchment-lined baking sheet. Once they're all shaped, simply just pop them in the freezer for about 1 or 2 hours. This helps them hold their shape and fry beautifully later. Now while those freeze, let's get started on our batter. In a bowl, you're going to add all-purpose flour, followed by your seasonings, which are kosher salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. And optional, for just a touch more heat, add some chili seasoning. Now after adding our seasonings, I'm going to add my favorite all-purpose seasoning, my Lefty Spicy Seasoning. This is just going to give those nuggets a little bit of extra kick. I would say this is optional, but it's not. Go ahead and add that in your bowl. Now you're going to need a cold liquid to get that all together. You can use ice water, but I personally prefer the texture of the club soda. So go ahead and use some club soda and slowly whisk that into a bowl until you get a smooth, pourable batter. It should be thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. Now it's time to fry. Heat your oil to about 375 degrees. At this point, you can take your nuggets out of the freezer. They should be nice and hard just like so. Start with 1 nugget and dip your nugget into that beautiful batter. Let the excess drip off. And then once it drips, gently drop it into that hot oil. Make sure when you do this that you separate them with your spatula to avoid them sticking. And these don't take too long, probably about 3 to 5 minutes for the nuggets. And you're going to fry them until it's golden brown and crispy, or until it reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees. And then you're just going to continue to do this for the rest of your nuggets until you're all done. Remember, don't overcrowd your pan. Give them some room to crisp up. And once that's done, just look at that beautiful color. Perfectly golden, crunchy on the outside, and when you break one open, juicy, flavorful chicken on the inside. And you heard that crunch from earlier, so if you didn't, or if you want to hear it again, here you go. And you can pair this with any sauce you like, ranch, barbecue, a spicy aioli. But for me personally, I made a simple honey mustard. And all that really is just Dijon mustard and honey. But yeah, this is a quick one and an easy one that you can make for your family with just a few simple ingredients. And if you make this recipe, tag me and let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any more recipes like this one. As always, I appreciate your views and support. Thanks for watching, and until the next time we feast, peace.